Let's go.
New video?
Yeah, man.
Hello. So first step, let's burn this image out of this back. Yeah, I don't need to open this. So right click. There we go. Satisfaction.
Frightening
So
people, man.
so you, like you said, it's not reliable.
No. I think I prefer cigarettes from that shit.
I stressed you out completely.
No, man. It's cool. It's working. Although this drive may be a little bit kind of faulty.
I need to give you a massage, mate.
Really?
Yeah, just to relieve the stress of this organization. Just
the new IT thing, you
mean? My computer just sent a message. Like custom.
I'm not sure
so
why,
but I think like Mac is very easy. Like the OS of Mac is very easy to get it found and installed and restore and whatever, right?
Sure, yeah. If there's certain things available.
Yeah, if you got like internet. First of all, you gotta have internet to restore your Apple to your computer to the fullest.
This is not working for whatever reason. This was working, but this drive is. I've not used it for like a month. Give me a second. I'm going to eject it while the software's still running, which I can't do. Fucks me off, man. Now I smash it on the floor. Smashed it up. Done. Don't like it. For some reason, it's not working. No. So what do you do at this point now? You know what the problem is. You can fix it in 5 seconds, but you can't eject it or stop it.
Like, well, you've got a problem with the...
bit grindy when it's still spinning.
Oh, you got a problem with the burn, so the burn was failed.
That was not a good sound that it was doing. So yeah, I think so.
Well, we can fail sometimes, yeah. Why not? But can we overcome? Oh my, it's a mega song?
Huh? It's good, man, it's working. It's working. I can see the laser all the way down. Moving well.
Oh, be careful. It's very dangerous, even the invisible one.
Let's try inside the Mac. The thing is, if I put the CD in here now, it doesn't register it, and it doesn't come back out again, I'm fucked.
You don't have to burn it on this...
we do. We're going to put it on the Mac. I've got to film it, the installation, while talking on Skype. I get that. Error burning disk. How long after it was taken out? Long time, man.
Yeah, but it's your fault because you tried to burn it on this one instead of your iMac. The iMac is very efficient. Use it for read, not write. This Samsung.
But I told you that I bought the CD drive. Yeah, okay, but it was working. Now it's going to work. Yeah. I think.
No, don't risk it, dude. Just put it in. Burn it on the iMac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you going to burn it on the Samsung? It's just.
I'm burning it on the iMac, but I plugged the hard drive in the Mac wasn't working when I bought it, so the super drive apparently, but maybe it's working. So I'm just going to do TS core. We'll give it a try. If it's the same thing again, I'm going to put it into the CD drive. I know in 5 seconds it's going to fail.
If you try to burn on your CD and it failed, probably the CD is not going to...
Same drive, replug, different angle. It's a fault in the drive, man. I'm sure of it. You see, it's not going... It's different, same drive, not plugged, not changed anything. Angle is a bit different. And now it's spinning well. Whether it burns, that's something else.
How long can it take? How long is it going to be? If you're going to have to hold it like that?
Not long. It's done. It's burning. So there's either the drive is faulty, it's not software, it's that the drive. Good, that sounds good. Finishing burn, pretty quick. So I'm not sure if it's a cable problem or something with the drive, but anyway, sorry about that. It was, yeah.
Dude, don't apologize for this machine. They're gonna rule us one day.
Mm.
You're gonna have to fight them. Smite the Samsung.
Yeah. So what video camera is that from? Because the quality is really good.
This?
Hmm.
It's. Can you see me?
Yeah, pretty well.
Well, yeah. I don't know if you. Well, nobody else can see me because they're gonna see the burn, but I got a camera over here as well.
Error burning discs. So you know what I mean? Different behaviour, different error. Definitely the hardware. So.
Well, first of all, you're gonna have to listen to my advice because. First of all, I think this disc is already fucked up because it's half burned. Don't use this external.
Well, it's quarter burned.
It's cold?
No, it's quarter burned. It's just burned. It's burned just in the reed section, and then it's done no more. So it's burned it by about.
Oh, it's not good, dude. You're gonna have
5%.
to put it. First of all, try to burn on the iMac, not on the external drive, on external DVD. Because I have a feeling that maybe it's going to be okay for reading, but writing is, maybe it's kind of looking.
One second.
My penis is over the ocean.
That was a disc that broke, by the way. Hmm.
You broke it?
I was just holding it. It broke.
I don't believe it.
I was bending it in the middle. See how far it would bend, and it snapped at about that much.
Oh, yeah. You got flakes all over?
I don't know yet. In the morning I'll find out. There's some reflections somewhere, but in the morning I'll see. Shit. The whole plan. The whole plan is I don't understand why can't they just install. How big's the ISO image then? That's the question. Because on the Mac there's a key sequence you press to make it boot from the CD. That's cool. I get that. But then I don't see flash drive is better. No, probably like you said.
Flash drive, hard drive, CD. I just want it to be efficient and.
I know. I'm trying to find out how big the file is, which is like 4 gig. I don't have a 4 gig flash drive. I've not bought a 4 gig flash drive for a long time.
Why can't you run on your iMac, man? That's it.
Okay, I'm going to put a CD in my iMac and fuck the Samsung external disk. But this drive doesn't work apparently.
No, just use it for reading if you need.
Mate, you're confused. The iMac that we're talking on right now doesn't have any way to burn data externally, and we need to put a drive, a CD, a bootable disk or bootable something, USB or disk into the iMac tower. Sorry, the Mac tower.
Oh, yeah.
So the iMac has no way to burn anything right now apart from USB. It's not a big enough disk, so it can't be done. Okay, it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna put this in now and see what happens.
Yeah. You can
I had to move the screen now, so I'll have to realign that back again because of course it's lined up with this camera. Fuck man, I hate this apartment. I just want to move out of this fucking place so I can make noise, be creative, man. Bullshit in this place.
We're gonna hate ourselves by the end of this video.
Hmm?
I'm saying we're gonna hate ourselves by the end of this video.
Sure, but I'm gonna in about half an hour. I'm gonna have to go to bed now. I'll be up early in the morning. This is the annoying thing. I know I'm delayed, but it's.
Well, you want to do it later on?
No, I'll do it now. But the problem I've got is that I don't have. I mean, my stuff is so old, and this fucking. It's not real. I've got no money, so everything in this place is so old that this is a cumbersome process.
Come on, I've got old stuff as well. I'm just managing.
Okay.
You know, it's up to you to get data out of this machine and into whatever.
So, drive's not working. So I'm going to plug this motherfucker in here one more time before I smash the fucking shit up. But it's working. It was working a week ago. This is the annoying thing. The time I finally have time to sit down and do this shit, nothing works. Because I've been outside painting and doing other fucking things to not focus on this crap. And that's why I'm so pissed off. The moment you leave this stuff, like you walk away from how the advances change, you're fucked. You know it. You went to work for this. Yeah, I'm fucked.
No. Everything is alright, dude. You have to chill. It's an adventure, but you know, in adventure you have to make the shortest way there, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm trying again. New disc in the drive to burn the CD. It should be working.
This is the sound that you don't like?
That's a read error sound, or write error sound, so why am I wasting my life with this fucking drive? A week ago it's working, now it's not working. There's nothing I can do right now. It's embarrassing, but that's the way it is. And the reason why it's not working is because I'm not here to try and test everything. So fucking pissed off, man.
You know, can you put this in the hard drive if you don't give a fuck? This machine, just format the fuck out of it. Put the ISO. That's it.
No, what? Yeah, sure. So I put the ISO on this hard drive in the external housing from USB that I don't like, right? And then I put this drive in my Mac, which takes 5 seconds to do.
Yeah, just format it.
And then we boot the Mac with the key press thing. I get that. So it gives 500. I have to lose a 500 gig drive. No worries. Can do that. Okay, cool. Because this shit ain't working.
Yeah.
Okay, so should be on.
I thought it's gonna be easier, but I didn't realize you have such a fucked up DVD drive.
Me neither until now, mate. It was working fine when I wanted to use it.
Well, it gave me quite a story about the default DVD ROM. So I guess you knew it's not. You knew.
Yeah, the connection's broken on this drive, so you know, fuck that, man. So what's left? Open drives or.
Let's memorize the ISO.
The 360, which would have worked brilliantly, and I don't give a fuck that it's got my backup on it because it's just a free drive. But I have to back up my Mac. I have to back up my Mac tomorrow. It's fine, no worries. I'll back up my Mac tomorrow. There's nothing lost anyway. It's much quicker.
So you can format it?
Yeah, man, it's cool. It's just it was a backup of my Mac, so the Mac is now changed since then massively. It's probably about 2 months old, the backup. I've got 2 terabytes in the other Mac, which is the reason why I wanted to set up this kind of, because I now have so much stuff I can't back up on a 320 gigabyte drive, and if I wanted to restore it back, I'd lose probably, I don't know, a month's worth of stuff. So and it's not even High Sierra, it's another version of OS, so I'll be behind, then have to put High Sierra on, then have to sort out all the bugs, and have to put even more, so no, I'd rather just format this drive. It's done in 5 seconds. There you go, bang, back up, you see it? It's there.
Yeah.
This drive is the one, so I just take that off, and what? Format first, erase data, I think.
Yeah. You want to drive. Well, now I know what to get you.
An IT teacher?
No, just discount keys, at least 16 gigs. Yeah. Dude, 2 gigs. Well, even a movie you can't move.
I know, man, but I'm not using USB flash sticks because it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, I should.
Well, now you can see.
I've got a big hard drive, but it's for a backup, and I mean, I've lost hard drives and data in the past. I'm like, even from theft or from whatever, I'm not doing that again, man. That was too painful.
You can do something else. You can do another partition on this drive, even a small one.
Yeah, but then to boot from it, I'd rather it be in a kind of partition that Mac understands. So it's the root partition because it's kind of multi-platform, it's
going to recognize on Mac. Yeah, you can do it. You can erase the partition afterward. I don't know. Just make it simple. Now I'm making things complicated.
Windows.
I don't know if we're going to make it on time, but you need to go to bed.
There's always tomorrow. We can pause it at this point and continue. The videos, this is being recorded, so we have all the fundamental steps for setup. If we want to use it, we do. If we don't, we don't. And tomorrow we sit down, we know we're prepared, everything's ready, I touch nothing. I come home, bam, cup of tea, sit down, and just do it. Done.
Now we can see if we can do it, at least, alright? We're not going to install, we're going to see if we can get to the point that we can get the installation done. And then we're going to shut off the machine. We're going to continue on a fresh start. Alright?
I think so. I mean, I think it'd be good. Because I can get the Wi-Fi keyboard, get some batteries tomorrow for the keyboard, and then okay, so that's formatted, done. That's now a blank drive in Mac format, I hope. If I then go to, it's there, Windows, there you go. So that's going to work. So if I go to burn disk image.
No, I don't need to. You just need to move this to the drive. That's it.
To Windows would be nice. Yeah, sure. So I just put an ISO BAM on there.
There you go. That's it. Single file ISO.
Yeah, I know that, dude. But why can't I just Is it like Windows against Mac, and like my theory is this way and not that way? But it's nice. You're right. You just copy it and paste it, and that's quite simple. I think that's nice. Otherwise, I have to do it's got to be in a partition and formatted with like an MS DOS. It's not a bootable disk. You've got to put the master thing on to slave, and then.
When we're gonna get to the installation, one of the drives in the tower. It's gonna be dedicated to Windows because it's a different table of partition, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. Just one drive dedicated.
Okay, so I have to plug it into the machine that will change the order on the screen, which you can't see. So I've got like hard disks, disk 1, disk 2, disk 3, and the sizes of them labelled. And now disk 2 is going to be, it's going to say disk, it's going to say Windows, and it will be labelled as 340 gigabyte, and I'm going to know that straight away is going to be the secondary boot drive, so it doesn't get touched. But I wanted to see the drive to access it and then see the shared rights with it. Anyway, it doesn't matter for now. It's taking its time to copy, man.
Just about half.
About a minute.
That's cool. That's alright. You can wait a minute. Just eating my peanuts puff.
It's been a good day, man.
This is the atmosphere of Microsoft stress. But Mac, it doesn't help.
No, I can see you eating popcorn while advising me how less stressful it is to use. Yeah. This is nice, like a movie. It's like, no. Bill Gates versus Steve Jobs. Stressed out. Microphone. Micro popcorn. Sorry.
Nobody can see us though.
No.
On the split screen.
I don't know. I didn't check CBS, but if we click on this, it's like just too much, man.
No, you just need to bring up Skype. That's it. If you want to see us.
Fuck. What a waste of video at that point.
Mission control. Well, we gotta see the technical stuff. Now we're gonna see me eating a bamba. Knees back.
So it's done. I was just thinking that what I like about the windows is you can minimise them, you know, so you can have like a dual screen with your screen. You know what I'm saying? So we're on this drive here, we're there. Yeah, man, I'm pushing to one side. I can move myself over here. No, it's not working. Anyway, sorry. Oh, OBS.
This stuff over here.
No, just press the drive, man. The drive.
Oh, Jesus.
Press the drive. Just there, the drive. Press the drive.
Watch the corners, sharp corners on the windows. Talking about this stuff.
Yeah, man.
Just watch the corner. It's very sharp. You poked me in the eye, dude.
That's a reflection. The OBS software's not over. Oh, made a mistake. It's on the elbow. Have to move that into the corner there.
So actually, you finished translating the data.
Yep, it's done. ISO's done. Yep.
All right. Save removal, please.
Yeah.
I'm really sure that the camera died.
Mine's still working.
One has a little. Continuing this endeavor. Alright, so where are we?
Filming, man.
Coming to 4 hours, so.
No, we should, yeah. I know it's confusing, but we're all set up. This one's set up. That's set up. The hard drive, date is on the hard drive. We start with the hard drive point. This is already videoed, it doesn't matter. If we want more material to cut and edit in, we've got it. So now at the hard drive point, the only thing I have to do is get my Wi-Fi keyboard working so that I can then use 2 keyboards on 2 machines. And this needs batteries. I don't have any, so it's got to be for tomorrow, I think. To be perfect. And I promise I'm not going to be in work outfit, like I'll be well dressed. I'm saying.
Alright.
Shades, I'll get my hair cut, I'll shave, because like...
Be sharp, yeah.
Be sharp, I'm saying.
Technical.
Not, it's about image, you know. No, but I'm happy to wear my paint stuff tomorrow. It's not the issue, but I think it's better because this is not working properly. And I have to switch the keyboard. But if you're taking control of my machine, I don't need my keyboard, right? So.
Well, what?
If you're taking control of my machine, I don't need the keyboard. I do need the keyboard.
I can control your machine.
You could, but you're not controlling it. I know. I'm going to be doing it myself. I get that.
No, I can't. You know why I can't, right?
No, but how can you see what I'm doing on the other Mac then?
I'm going to trust you.
Okay. From this camera.
Well, no, that's going to be afterwards. Yeah. Right now, I can't really see, but I'm going to trust you.
Okay.
You know what you're doing, dude. We're gonna
take the jump. I mean, just wipe the machine and make it a Windows desktop.
Well, at least one of the drive, yeah.
Pure install, no pass through, just boot camp.
Even not boot camp, just straight from BIOS to installation.
Okay.
From yeah, it's actually boot camp. Yeah, it's not boot. It's boot.
A boot ROM.
Authority.
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, good. Yeah, why not? Because it's an old Mac. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
But if I lose the OS and I lose all
Don't.
functionality of what is there,
That's it's
functionality.
gonna put look the drive that is you got Apple OS on it, Mac OS on it. Don't touch it. Just choose another drive that you can spare that you can make a.
Well, we know it's called Windows, so it's very easy when the Windows installation comes up. If it's good by root in the CD, it will just come up and say Windows. It will say hard disk Windows disk 1, or that now it will say disk 2, no disk 3, disk 4.
No, it's gonna say this Macintosh HD, I think HDD, which is gonna be the main one, something with OS, which you know you're not gonna touch. And then you're gonna have 3 more drives that you can you need to identify. You can do even better. Just choose the drive, disconnect everything but the drive that you want to install Windows to make sure you got the.
I don't think I need to do that. I think if it's going to be the root install, I think Windows has to ascertain without driver settings, because that's something else. So let's just do the first install. There could be a problem where it says, look, I don't know a drive. I just know the main drive. That's it. Because
it's not gonna happen.
No, I know it's not going to happen. But if it did, we know why anyway. But I don't think the Mac machine would do that. So you're saying the BIOS of the Mac machine is pretty good with the extra flash emergency drive they have for getting yourself out of the shit when shit happens, when you've got no CD drive,
but
no
you're not
internet,
going to
no
touch
nothing.
any of the OS, so you're going to be alright. The Mac OS is going to be intact. The drive, we're not going to touch the drive. We can't put Windows on the Mac OS drive, just because it's different partition tables, so it has to be formatted before we're going to install anything. So we're not going to touch this drive.
Fine. So that means that then I've made a mistake already. No, actually, hang on. No, but think about this, right? Think about this. The drive's been formatted in NTFS, as I showed you. Not NTFS, sorry. It's been formatted in OS Mac Journaled, because it was faster to transfer the file onto it as an ISO. So now the drive goes into the machine. We go into the Mac OS, which is Mac operating system anyway, so it should recognise the drive because it's obviously a Mac boot drive with the ISO that's installed. And then when it comes to formatting Windows, it's going to format itself in NTFS and
no, we're not gonna install on the drive that you put the ISO on. This is just for transfer the files.
Ah, so you want to install okay, fine. So you want to then install, yeah, from the other 500 gig drives that are inside, there's some data on there I need to manage first. So now I get it. Yeah, sure. So so then no, by putting the hard drive in, you have to have an install source and a write and read source, of course. So they have to be separate in this case because the writing is going to be from one media file that we've just now ripped. So what I've just done isn't going to work tomorrow because I've just put the image on the hard drive that I'm going to put in, that I can install Windows on it, but I can't because it's the drive that I'm installing Windows from that I'm installing from. So that's not going to work. So it's got to be. I've got an external drive. I can put the external hard disk that was on the stand that I can put in the USB that I can install the ISO file on. This is the installation drive, and the 320 gigabyte drive that I've now formatted into the Mac format would be the install drive.
So you want to put the 300 blah 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 gigs inside the machine,
and it's a pure Windows install.
All right, so you're gonna put this on the ISO on this one.
Yep, which is USB, plugged in the USB port. This is a terabyte drive, so I can put the ISO on here. I put a drive in the machine that's already formatted with the correct Mac format, so the drive's seen. So when I ask this software on the installation setup to say, can you find which drive to install on, it's going to find the Mac drive, of course, because it's going into a Mac machine. You have to have fundamentals done first. You get me or not? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. But what's important that the drive that you want to put, install on, it has to be inside the machine, not on
Correct.
the.
Agreed. It'll be inside the machine.
All right. So tomorrow or the next day, whatever.
Yeah. No, tomorrow's perfect. I mean, or when you're free next, let's do it. I mean, how long do you think we're going to need to make the video and to the preparations beforehand will be. The other option is I do we do the preparation tomorrow, and the filming is done the next day. It doesn't matter, or whatever you say. But maybe we could do the preparation and filming in the same day tomorrow.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, you're up for that. So everything's set up, nothing can move. This I'm going to move probably away because no, this can stay there, but will need adjustment.
You can move it, dude. It doesn't have to take that long to reposition, right?
No, I agree, and it can be really quick. But I'm thinking of all the camera angles, what's got to be recorded, and also this is my issue. I mean, so we should be able to do it live with no takes or no interruptions or nothing. But of course, in the ideal world, I know I can do that, but I haven't got everything here to be able to do that.
Pretty much. Just you know what you have to. I'm going to direct it just for the ease of use. I want you to feel free of stress. Just let's not worry about it now. But
okay, no, I'm not from the IT side. I'm not stressed. It's more from the filming side to make sure that we capture it, because this is really an important thing to video. So it's to make sure that, for example, this camera here and with the space that I have, you know, we can make it a lot better. I can have like a drone just floating and filming while it's set on like location at this point here. Boom, just film, and no matter what, just film and turn the sound down because it's too noisy, too windy. You know what I'm saying? The microphone on my Mac. So there's so many factors. But you want it to be professional. I know you can cut things out and edit things, no problem. But if it's a little bit real, then it's gonna be quite cool. Then they're gonna see that it's real.
It's gonna be a 5 hours video. It's gonna be real.
Agreed. So it's 5 hours footage, but but it's 5 hours footage or less, but it's edited to about what, 10 minutes, even less, 7.
No, you fucking it's mental. We're gonna have to be precise with. We're gonna have to be like, look, arranging the filming. That's alright. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna make sure everything is set.
Right.
This camera, my camera, the OBS. You have to remember that don't open the OBS during recording. Just open the Skype if you want to see us talking.
Yep.
The desktop if you want to show what you're doing on the desktop. That's it. Like we're gonna have to be greased up like a machine. You know what I mean? It sounds dirty, but
no, I get you. I understand that. So we're greased up and it's quick and it's fluent.
Yeah, exactly. And because it's a process. I think like if I'm gonna do it like straight up installation in my area, in my environment, it could take like the least amount of time, like 40 minutes. If I'm gonna drag it along, it could take an hour. So if you're gonna get it too long, like with conversation and stuff, like out of it, it's gonna be too long. Just a tad too long, you know.
I agree, but now you've given me the spec for what you want to try and achieve. So now it's for me to set up and make sure it's ready for tomorrow. Then there's no discussion point. It was, yeah, I get that, but I don't think I was very prepared for this kind of.
Yeah. We tried to see if we can do it on the go.
Okay.
It's a lot of preparation there, yeah.
Or not, like you say. No, it should be done. No, you're right. It should be done on the go. That's a true video. It's like it's done now. Bam, bam, bam. You see, bam, bam. We've got this drive, that drive. It's done on the go. But
Well, we have to learn our format first, but we do know how to do it right now. So
yeah.
And the showing, we can, after we're gonna record everything, we can make like after shot with the camera, like zoom into the keyboard to see what kind of key you press and stuff like that. So it's just we're gonna worry after we're gonna film. We're gonna worry about it. So,
Agreed. Okay, agreed. That's cool.
cool. So enough for today. That's it. Just relax, dude. Watch Netflix.
So, any recommendation? Any recommendation for Netflix or not? What you're watching?
Well, I'm pissed off that there is a series that ended and they're not going to renew it.
Okay.
Which named Lucifer.
And why is it ended? They've not said why it's ended. Why not going to renew it? Because what?
Well, I think it's CBS. He's just cheap ass bastard, but dude, it's I don't know. I like this show very much.
I've not been watching it, so Lucifer. I'll look it up now. Have a look.
Just go for a sci-fi series.
Okay.
It's about the devil, British devil.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's not. It's not you. It's the writer. British, but he is British. In LA, he's a British guy playing the devil that decided to take a vacation from hell and live in LA and solve crimes. All right, check it out sometime.
I will have a look now on Netflix. This week I'm gonna eat a sandwich and torn it to bed and
just relax from IT
man.
stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I really stressed you out.
No, it don't stress me out. It's just that I know what I know what I can do, but I get frustrated with myself that I'm trying to balance time, with everything and yeah, it's frustrating when you want to do something and you don't have the appropriate tools you want to say. There's that for sure, and the tools cost money, and then it kind of as time passes.
Jesus Christ, 4 gigs of this computer, it's you can find it on the floor. Just look. 4 gigs. How much does the 4 gigs cost?
I know, I have it, but it's kind of like, I have it, dear.
What is your address? You have to send me your address, dude. Just write it on Skype.
Okay, I'll send you my address. But it won't get here, because my address is not registered in Belgium. I couldn't even set up a bank account, because they couldn't find the address on their database. What a joke.
How can I send you stuff in mail?
Well, normally you could do, until about 2 months ago, until they fucking changed my address, you could do, and now it's like, we don't know if it's Avenue Combattant or whether it's... But I think in about a year's time, the postman will get it. That this is now an address change. But I've lost shitloads of postman. I'm sure what's going to happen is that when they work out where I live, there's going to be like a bombardment of post. My post box is going to explode with mail that hasn't come from like 7 months ago. I've received mail I'm waiting for, nothing's arrived, man. Bullshit.
Yeah, just send me your address that you're living in.
It will come. Yeah, sure. No, the new address is labelled. If you put the new address, it will arrive.
And if I'm going to send register mail, you're going to have to go and pick it up yourself, right?
Yeah, which is fine. They'll send me. They'll just put me a little leaflet in the post box. I have to go there with my ID card and sign for it.
There we go. So you don't need it's going to be alright. So just send me your address. I'll send register mail, like a few stuff.
Sounds good, man. Nice one.
Cheers.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. It's very kind.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I'm sorry it's stressing. I think I stress you out because like you're super quick and I'm like, it's getting the motion doing this and this and I overthink things. I know it.
That's because I haven't finished my whiskey. You've been chugging beer like a British guy.
I have, but I'm on tea. I've been on tea for the last hour.
Are you trying to be a good boy?
Now you're drinking your whiskey, yes.
That's
no, I am pretty stoned. I had a bit of a tuck on a reefer, so now I'm hungry, man. Are you hungry or not? You gonna eat now?
Maybe. It's late. It's the right time.
Yep, nice one. Cheers, buddy.
Alright, see you later.
Yeah, thanks, dear. Nice one. Speak to you later, mate.
Yeah.
Good night. Yeah, ta-ra.